Alright guys, and we're back. Ah, I hate when it switches to first person. I don't like first person. I need my third person. Alright, now we're gonna go over here. Is this that idiot right there? Is that him over there? It's him over there. We're just gonna go straight over there to him. Oh, hold on. Let's equip it. Or does she have it? Does she have it? Does she have it? I think I gave it to her, right? I did. I gave it to her. So, but we're gonna talk to him. Because he's horrible. He's a horrible man. Let's go talk to this idiot.
Good evening, sir.
Well, I know you. Why? We met at Miss Pullman's the other day. So you come to slum it in Whitechapel, eh?
No. Come to throw your ass out.
Do you know Dr. Tumblety, a Canadian or American chap? Quite an extravagant dresser. Frequents this pub now and then.
Are you intimate?
No. What do you mean by that?
Are you involved,
No,
Watson?
nothing at all. I just wanted to prove my discretion concerning this man, in so much and so far as I know him. You wouldn't like it if one day the tables were turned and everyone was talking about why you were in the borough. Isn't that so?
You get on my nerves, dude.
As it happens, I saw Miss Pullman recently. She told me that she couldn't wait to see you again. She said something about a surprise that is waiting for you at her establishment.
Why, that is some of the best news I've heard, my friend. As thanks, I would like to let you in on a secret. The man that you were talking about, and whom I happen to know by sight, passed by and went through that little door that you see over there. Another man let him in. They weren't together for more than a few minutes, to be sure, eh?
Huh. Interesting.
Well, I will continue my search.
Ah, love.
But what is this person trying to imply? This matter is beyond me.
Oh my god, Watson, really? He thinks you're involved with him, obviously. I don't think we can go through this door, but I'm gonna try anyway. I think the bartender's gonna tell us to no. We can't go there.
Hey, you can't go in
oh,
there.
I was
It's
right.
private. Got it?
Got it, sir. Can I talk to him? Yes.
Greetings, my good man. Could I have a pint?
Here, Gov.
Oh, okay. Let's talk to Tumblety
I've been
first.
told that Dr. Tumblety might be found around here. Is that so?
I don't do a roll call of all the drunkards here. I've got my hands full just making sure I get their money.
Don't people pay when they order?
No.
Nah, look at that little scribbler there. Completely dead drunk. Tonight's tally is about as long as his arm. If he skips out, I'll be in for a guinea almost.
Oh, wow.
What's behind that locked door over there? Can I go in?
You have
Not
no...
likely. And let me be unless you're wanting a drink. Got it?
Okay, then.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oi, that's it.
Watson, you can't call him your friend. Can I talk to the lass? I guess. Can I talk to her? Yes.
Oi, what'll it be to drink, Gav?
Nothing. I don't think I can. Oh, I can talk to this guy, the drunkard.
Good evening, sir.
It'll be the coup of my career, Governor said. Ha! You'll make loads of dosh of the paper, he said.
Okay, he's a journalist, apparently.
You're a journalist?
That's so. Tom Bulling at your service.
Blood on his on
the
that
Whitechapel ferret, the wizard
that,
with the scoop.
You don't appear to be in a state to write
Paper.
anything, my friend.
You're mistaken. Whiskey passes through the blood and turns into ink. Simple. You
That
see,
looks like blood.
mugs and inkwells are all the same.
Don't you think you should settle your tab and go home?
My red ink? Where's my red ink? I won't even pay half a halfpenny if they don't return my red ink. It's my blood you hear.
Huh. What the hell is the
Very
red
well,
ink?
I'll be on my way.
Odd. Can I tell him that he wants his red ink? Or can I find it somewhere? I'm gonna tell them. Oh wait. Oh, it's trying to get me to go to the door. I know I can't go
Hey.
there. I know. Shut up. Anything here? Nope. Can I ask him about...
Leave me alone. I bet this miserable act, the bloke that mopes there, will do a runner and leave me with the unpaid bill.
Okay.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oi!
Okay, but, like... Is there anything that I can do? I don't have anything, I don't think. No? Huh. I guess I gotta leave. Because I don't have anything I can do right now. I don't think. Hold on. Let me look around the room for a minute. I guess this is as far as it goes? Question mark? Is there nothing on the table? No. Yeah, I think I'm done here. Soon, I assume, because I don't see anything. Map. Well. You know he went through the door, but we're not gonna be able to get through. Maybe Sherlock will. I wonder if I can go back to Baker Street now. Map. Can we go back to Baker Street?
I could return to Baker
No, I
Street,
can't.
but I am still missing some information. And that
Okay.
would put Holmes in a devil of a mood.
Good to know. He's in a devil of the mood. Lodging, sport house. But how would I get through the door? Because I can't get through the door right now. Wait, don't I need to corroborate that the witness is the same as the other guy? I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I might be, because I can't remember right now. Let's see. Talk to Finley.
Anything else, Doctor?
No, apparently not. What the hell?
Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, wait. Can I go to the police station? I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I need to go to the police station, obviously. I could be wrong, but the last time I had a hunch, I was right. Let's see. Can I talk to you now? Oh, is there anything Really, I clicked to talk to him, not go back there, Watson.
Yes, Doctor.
Nothing? What the hell am I supposed to do then?
I will take my leave. Goodbye, Doctor.
This is so confusing. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Maybe I need to go back to the bar again. It's so confusing. To the bar. The Wasp's Nest we go. My dears. I don't know. That voice got weird. For some reason I'm reminded of Tom Hiddleston for some reason. It's weird. It's so weird. Okay, let's go inside. I don't think I looked at everything in here. It feels like I did, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Can't go that way. Watson, walk around her. Really? Don't make me go to that door again. Seriously?
Hey, you
I'm not trying to go to this fucking door. Stupid thing. Oh, but I can click here. What is this?
This is the sink where the barmaid puts the glasses to soak.
Okay.
Look, red ink. What's that doing here?
Oh.
The bottle is closed. There must still be some ink inside, and it looks like a glass. The barmaid must have put ink into the sink by mistake.
right? Do I get in your way? Me?
If you'll excuse me, sir.
Did I grab the ink? Yep, I did. Cool. Let's pick it up. Let's go give it to the guy since he was bitching about his red ink, which is his blood, he said. Just kind of creepy, actually. I would rather hold on to it and give it to the police. But I'm not that kind of person. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Really? Watson, you're so difficult to control. What the dude? Frick.
You're the best. The boss told me. My reading. Well, where's she be?
So your reading is a woman now?
I found your red ink, my friend. You should settle up and head home.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. The spring-heeled phantom will be revived.
That's weird. Okay. Oh, can I look at what he had, what he was writing? Can I? Really, will he not let me? No. So can I talk to the guy now? Is he not gonna be a bitch about it now that I fixed that for him? Yep.
Here you go. It's on the journalist, my friend.
I owe you one. The next one is on me. What'll it be?
Let me go in there.
Nothing, thanks. But I may need your help.
Obviously, I want to get behind that
Listen,
damn door.
friend, I would like you to let me in the door over there.
You're a bobby. A peeler?
Absolutely not, my friend. I am a doctor.
Fine. I owe you this at least. There's a bloke behind that door there. No pity Bluto. Let's just say he wants to lay low for a moment. So I don't think he'll be opening the door just now. Unless... Tell him you have word from Squibby. That'll open the door. But who can say what'll happen when the door closes?
Oh, that's ominous. Guys, I don't know.
Goodbye, my friend.
Kind of nervous.
Oi, that's it.
Watson, you can't be calling everybody your friend. You'll get punched in this pub.
Let me in. I have news from Squibby. But stay calm.
And who are you? Where's Squibby? He's out.
To be honest, I don't actually know this Squibby chap.
You
I was
idiot,
actually
Watson.
wondering if you knew Dr. Tumblety. A Canadian or American fellow. He came in.
Sure we know him.
Excellent. Can you...
You know about gas?
I'm afraid not. I am a doctor.
Then I ain't interested. You can be leaving now. But if I find out who snitched to the peelers, I'll find you. Got it?
God
but
damn
I
it,
can
Watson.
pay you for...
Keep your coins for the paupers, or one of the gas boys who ain't afraid of nothing and knows how to hold his tongue. You bring him to me, I'll meet with you.
So you gotta bring Sherlock, basically.
Well, it would seem that I have all the information I need for my investigation. Anyway, this fellow Bluto at the Wasp's Nest is rather shady and doesn't look like he'll want to cooperate. I'd be better off returning to Baker Street. Holmes will certainly know what to do. And besides, I am worn out.
Indeed. Let's go home, Watson.
Let's go back to Baker Street. Home, sweet home.
Yes. I'm coming home. Coming home.
There we are, Holmes. I've told you in great detail everything that happened last night.
Excellent work, Watson. We shall now be prepared to answer a few questions about the horrible murder in Hanbury Street.
Do you think we are now in a position to find out the identity of the murderer of these two women?
No, I don't think so. It's outside of our scope and not our responsibility. As much as you've done for Leather Apron and the affair with the pills, our mission is to help the police by ensuring that they don't get caught up following false leads and to point them in the right direction. Let us start from what we know with some certitude. As you have just said, it is almost certain that the same person killed the Bucks Row and Hanbury Street victims. The reason to assume as much are numerous, and I shan't elaborate here. What do these two victims have in common?
They're prostitutes. They had the same profession, obviously.
It's true these two women were in the same profession, but...
Indeed, Watson. These two women were both prostitutes. That is of vital importance, Watson.
Cool.
My memory from your examination of the scene is rather hazy. Didn't you say something about the killer's frame of mind?
I was talking about the victim's possessions that were placed on the ground and the rings missing from Annie Chapman's finger. This killer is a cunning predator, comes from a rather humble background, and shows steely self-control in carrying out the murders.
Something is puzzling me, Holmes. Richardson's testimony contradicts the time of death given by Dr. Phillips, which also matches my own, 4:30 a.m.
And yes, we shall confirm that, Watson, and attempt to determine the precise time of death. In order to do that, we will need to place everyone involved on a timeline. Only after that will we be able to place the knife symbolizing our killer.
Oh
Let's
boy.
look at our timeline, Watson.
This is gonna be great. Now, yay, we're back to Sherlock. Now we gotta go to the deduction wall, which I think is over here, or am I on the wrong side? Yeah, it's over here. Here we go. Let's look at the deduction wall. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? Let's see. Oh, I have to do proof. Overcharge for 4:30 a.m. Yes, use this as proof. And okay, resume. Okay, can I? Oh, already have that. So resume. And what's this? I can't tell what that is. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, this is the one about the guy. What's this one? Oh, we already got that one. Resume. Oh, maybe it's a different one. Let's see. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Bucks Row. Clinic. Diane Madison. Captain Madison. Where's the captain? The niece of the captain. Documents then? Actually, yeah, let's use this as proof because, or is that not the proof I need? Huh. Because I don't know if I need to be proving innocence or it's conflicting. It's conflicting. Oh, hold on. Twice the stethoscope.
Let's put the time of death as assessed by Dr. The assessment of the time of the murder given by Dr. Phillips and yourself, Watson, 4:30 a.m.
Okay, and this will be the testimony. What does hers say? Hanbury at 5. One of the murder, the witness got up at 5:15 a.m. and went in the yard where the latrine was. It was then 5:20 a.m. We're going back into, so it was at 5:30. Okay, let's go resume. And Mr. Kadosh. Oh wait, that's the wrong one, actually. Can we remove it? Is there a way to remove it from evidence? Oh, okay. That's how you do that. I was like, that's the wrong one. I meant the other one. Long, which is, yeah, this one's the 5:30 one. I don't know why I thought that one was the 5:30 one. Okay. And resume. Response to the woman near Hanbury Street. Yes, and this was
Now,
it.
for the most important part, the testimony of Miss Long. She claims to have seen a woman speaking to a man near 29 Hanbury Street sometime around, what time, Watson? Let us assume, therefore, that Miss Long's testimony is, as is most certainly the case, true. She places her meeting with the victim at around 5:30, claiming to have heard a clock chime on the half hour at the moment when she enters the street.
Richardson, who would that be? Richardson, who's Richardson? Richardson. It's not the Wasp's Nest. Isaac? Oh, here we go. Richardson uses as proof. At what time did he say? He said 4:45. I got there. I swore on my mom's life. So at 45, uses this evidence and resume. And this is 4:45.
Now, let's put the Richardsons' arrival and departure times on the timeline.
He arrives and then he departs.
Now, let's put the Richardsons' arrival and departure times on the timeline.
4:50, which was...
Despite the great respect I have for Dr. Phillips and the value I place on our friendship, my deepest conviction is that both of you are mistaken, and that Richardson is in the right, and that these two testimonies put down in writing have real worth.
But
Wonderful.
how? Explain yourself, Holmes.
Remember how you assessed the time of death? You touched the fingers and body of the victim, but it was remarkably cold for this time of year. In addition, the corpse had been drained of bodily fluids. Its heat retention was therefore no longer the same as that of an intact corpse.
Egad! You're right, Holmes.
Oh, I've had some time to research, Watson.
Given these facts, my first diagnosis may have been off by half an hour, perhaps even an hour.
Thus, we can confirm Richardson's statement and establish that the murder was committed after 4:50 a.m. and not before 4:30 a.m.
So, should we move this? Can we not move it? That's weird. That's weird, we can't move it. He's in his garden. We need
Our
to...
next witness is Albert Kadosh.
Okay. Albert Kadosh. He left the garden a few minutes. He was in his garden for a few minutes. Garden for a few minutes. He was later than that, right? So I'm gonna put him...
Albert Kadosh goes down into his garden at approximately 5:20, and on re-entering his home, hears voices in number 29's garden.
Okay, cool. And then 4 minutes later, he said he hears a fall.
Let's place this symbol that represents Kadosh on the timeline. Kadosh goes back down into his garden approximately 4 minutes after having left it, and hears the sound of an impact against the wooden fence.
Okay. And Mr. Kadosh leaves for work. I think that was around...
Let's place this symbol that represents Kadosh on the timeline. Kadosh leaves the garden, enters his house, then leaves for work, seeing the clock on the Spitalfields church showing 5:32.
Wonderful. And then, lastly, we arrive at the scene.
We left the station at 6 o'clock, and it took us 20 minutes to arrive at Hanbury Street.
6:20.
Our arrival at the scene occurred at around 6:20. Given the distance separating the two locations, we can deduce that the corpse wasn't discovered after 6 o'clock, and therefore that the murder must have been committed before. Excellent, Watson. All our people are now in place.
Yes, but Holmes, Miss Long claims to have seen the victim at around 5:30. But according to Kadosh, someone, most certainly the victim and her murderer, was already in the garden at 5:30.
Excellent observation, Watson. It must be noted, however, that these two witnesses, Long and Kadosh, saw the time shown on the clocks in the area, which are often inaccurate and went by their empirical and, in this case, erroneous estimate of how much time had passed. Thus, neither of these two times can be considered reliable.
Do you mean to say that these two testimonies might match?
Indeed. Let's put Miss Long's meeting with the victim at 2 minutes before 5:30.
Okay. So, at 5:28, which would be... Is it this one, or is it this one? Nope, neither one. Mr. Kadosh. That's not Miss Kadosh. Where is she at? Oh no, it was Long, who I was thinking of. Miss Long.
Let's add Miss Long's meeting with the victim at 2 minutes before 5:30 a.m. Mr. Kadosh claims to have passed by the Spitalfields church at 5:32, which, given the distance from 27 Hanbury Street, would mean he was still at home at 5:31. Let's therefore put the end of his testimony at 5:31.
Okay.
Miss Long heard the man say to the victim, "Will you..." To which the victim responded, "Yes," which would suggest that an agreement was reached and that the transaction was imminent. They then proceeded to enter the garden, which puts the voices heard by Kadosh at 5:29.
Okay. Place the double murder. Double murder, double murder, double murder. Do we have an icon for the murder? Or would that be this? Am I going crazy? Is it this? No. That's not it. Then what am I missing? Am I missing something? Huh. Murder. Oh, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Why can't I move that? Is that not what I need? The murder. I have everything I need, I think. And what am I missing? Crime scene, drawer. Oh, that's what I need to move. To 5:30. I think. Am I going crazy? It's definitely. Oh, this is in the wrong spot then. Huh. The garden, though. Confused.
We had thought that Kadosh had left 27 Hanbury Street at 5:31 after having heard an impact against the fence. Thus, 2 minutes passed between the moment when Kadosh entered the house after having been in the garden the first time and the moment when he returns to go out again and leave for work. How long did he estimate this interval to be? 3 to 4 minutes. In light of all this, Watson, we can finally establish the time of Chapman's murder. Now, place the knife at the exact time.
Okay. So it should have been. Oops, wrong thing. I meant to grab the knife, not touch it. Let's grab the knife.
Now then, taking into account that the local clock isn't exact and that a young man was off by a minute or two in his estimations of his comings and goings, we can confirm Miss Long's testimony and place the time of the crime at approximately 5:30.
Okay.
But in that case, Holmes, the man that Miss Long saw is none other than...
That's right, Watson. It was the Whitechapel killer.
To think that Miss Long and Kadosh were only a few feet away from him.
Indeed, Watson. Had Miss Long passed just a little closer to the victim and her assassin, or had the young Kadosh popped his head over the fence out of curiosity, the killer would most certainly already be behind bars.
That's some stroke of luck he had there.
I couldn't agree more, Watson. But his luck didn't end there, given the mutilations inflicted upon this poor woman. What must be considered above all is the killer's obvious wish to remove one and only one specific organ. His surgery pinpointed the exact spot, avoiding superfluous incisions. This suggests the man possesses at least a minimal anatomical knowledge.
Are you suggesting a doctor or a butcher?
Perhaps, but the possibilities are still too broad to conclude with any certainty. Now for the motive. Despite my almost complete lack of practical experience on the subject, I have a rather precise idea of the usefulness of a uterus and a vagina. Nonetheless, once they are separated from their usual envelope, I am more circumspect as to the uses one can make of them. What do you think, Watson?
That's hilarious.
We need a board, Watson.
That's hilarious. That's so funny to me. It's so funny to me. He's basically saying he doesn't have sex often. I think that's hilarious. Okay, specimen for the sole purpose of study. I don't think so. Black magic, no. Cannibalism, possible. Trophy, no. And money, yes, since he robbed from her. To quickly remove something from the exposed victim. Polly Nichols. Study? No. Oh. No?
A desire for some sort of morbid trophy.
I'd be inclined to dismiss this motive. If this were the case, why would nothing have been removed from the Bucks Row victim?
Quite true. Money, actually.
Money,
no, money should
quite
be that.
simply.
Even if this motive seems incongruous, we're in no position to deny or affirm it until we know whether a market for human organs exists.
Okay. In the medical environment, students easily have excess number of specimens. This is quite true.
Perhaps it was intended as a study specimen.
I have little faith in that theory. Hardly anything was taken from the Bucks Row victim.
True. No indication would suggest any type of ritual, so that's the black magic.
Black magic?
Watson, this line of investigation is far too vague. We don't have a single clue in support of such a motive. We can eliminate this hypothesis.
Okay. And then the last one, dementia can push men to commit incredibly vile acts. Quite true.
Elementary. What emerges from these possible motives for having removed the uterus from the second victim is that they implied that the killer could have carried out the same thing on the Bucks Row victim, yet didn't. This brings us to a terrible conclusion. Our killer has evolved in the space of only a few days, and if that's the case, had he already struck before the first murder to which we attribute him? And if the killer strikes again, what atrocity awaits his next victim?
We have to stop him, Holmes.
We shall do our best. This recent business of jar filled with formalin and of the American doctor might be a lead. Watson, inquire among medical circles to ascertain if there is a black market for human organs. The chances are slim, but this must be pursued.
Very well. What about you, Holmes?
I will send word to Inspector Aberline regarding our recent conclusions. I should also like to become a gas man and pay a visit to Pluto at the Wasp's Nest.
Understood, Holmes. I think one of my old university colleagues who works at the London hospital will be able to help me. I shall write him a note at once. He should be able to see me during the day. Afterwards, shall we meet here?
Yes, Watson. See you later, and good luck.
Interesting.
I must get to the London hospital, where my old university colleague works.
Alright, we're gonna do that next episode. But I want to talk about the fact that someone might be trying to do this for organs. Which makes a lot of sense, because they took certain organs from the people, from the two ladies who have been murdered so far. So yeah, that's interesting. And now we're gonna be going to the London Hospital. For some reason, this reminded me of St. Bart's, even though that's not where this is. But yeah, St. Bart's, which is where one of my favorite people from BBC Sherlock is. Molly Hooper, she's so great. But that'll be it, guys. I will see you guys next time with Watson at the